When filing for long-term disability benefits, insurance companies often want more than just a diagnosis. They want proof that your condition prevents you from working. One way to provide proof is through formal evaluations from outside experts. Two of the most common are neuropsychological evaluations and functional capacity evaluations, or FCEs. We've covered both evaluations in previous videos, but today we're going to compare them so you can understand how they differ, when each one is used, or how they can help your LTD claim. Knowing which evaluation fits your situation could make a difference in how your case is handled. Hi, I'm Robert Chisholm, a founding partner at Chisholm & Kilpatrick, a leading public interest law firm based in Providence, Rhode Island. Joining me today is Leah Small, a managing attorney here, who works on LTD claims. Before we begin our discussion on neuropsychological and functional capacity evaluations, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more LTD content. Leah, let's start with the neuropsychological evaluations. It's kind of a mouthful, but can you explain what these are?
So, bottom line, this is an evaluation that contains a series of standardized tests. It's aimed at measuring brain-based functions such as memory, attention, reasoning, and processing speed. Typically, neuropsychological evaluations are used when a claimant reports cognitive symptoms that interfere with their ability to work. These evaluations can thus support claims for TBIs or traumatic brain injuries, strokes, MS, long COVID, depression, and even anxiety, as well as others. Neuropsychological evaluations helps translate subjective cognitive complaints into objective data. For example, it's common for claimants to report brain fog or forgetfulness, but it's not clear how that translates into work restrictions, and neuropsychological evaluations can help with that.
Okay, so neuropsychological evaluations focus primarily on evaluating an individual's cognitive impairments. What about functional capacity evaluations? What do they measure?
So, functional capacity evaluations are structured physical tests. They're going to measure a claimant's ability to perform work-related physical tasks such as typing, lifting, standing, walking, or even sitting. They are usually conducted by a physical therapist or an occupational therapist, and they're used in claims where the primary impairment is physical. For example, if someone suffers from back pain or joint disorders, other musculoskeletal disorders, or fibromyalgia, or even chronic fatigue, they can help document exactly how extensive the physical impairments are. FCEs can last a few hours or even a full day, and sometimes even multiple days. It's important to keep in mind that FCEs also include things such as effort testing and objective measurements that insurers prefer to, again, help demonstrate the extent of someone's impairment.
So, functional capacity evaluations measure the physical abilities of a claimant, and neuropsychological evaluations measure the cognitive abilities of a claimant. With this in mind, how are these evaluations used in LTD claims?
So, both tests are going to show how a claimant's condition affects their ability to work, again, with that objective data that insurance companies are often looking for. They can help support a claimant's diagnosis, as well as the presence and extent of the disabling symptoms that they're reporting. Insurers may use these evaluations to validate, or sometimes they'll even challenge self-reported symptoms. And some claimants may need to complete just one or both depending on their claim. And as I mentioned, the results can support a claim, but insurance companies can also use these evaluations to deny a claim if the evaluations show that you're not impaired enough to disable you under the definition of disability in your policy.
You mentioned that some claimants may utilize both types of evaluations for their long-term disability claim. When might they need both of these?
So it is common for claimants to have both cognitive and physical symptoms. For example, you may see this in cases of long COVID or lupus with both fatigue and memory issues. And if your job requires both mental focus and physical activity, both those types of symptoms are going to impact your ability to do it. And so having both evaluations can support all the symptoms you're reporting. If your case is under extra scrutiny by the insurance company and your doctor wants to provide layered objective evidence in support of your disability, These evaluations can be a helpful way to do that. And similarly, if your claim has been denied and you're in the middle of appealing that denial, these evaluations can help build a stronger case in support of your claim.
Okay, so long-term disability claimants can get these on their own, but insurance companies may also schedule such evaluations for them. What are the risks of a claimant relying on an insurer-ordered evaluation or exam?
So, if the insurance company orders this evaluation for a claimant to attend, they're going to schedule it with the provider they've hired. Unfortunately, it means these evaluations can be biased or structured to minimize the claimant's impairments. For example, sometimes they don't include the right testing for that claimant's specific conditions. And this can be especially true if the doctor is hired repeatedly by insurance companies, because unfortunately, those doctors may want to keep who's paying them happy. Additionally, if the results are inconsistent with the claimant's reward symptoms or they suggest that the claimant didn't put forth full effort, the insurance company may use that to deny your benefits or terminate your claim. But always remember, you do have the right to get your own independent evaluation and submit them as part of your claim or appeal as well.
Thanks, Leah. Both neuropsychological and functional capacity evaluations can be powerful tools in long-term disability claims. If they're used correctly, understanding what they measure, when to request them, and how to interpret the results can help you take control of your case. If you're unsure which type of evidence will best support your claim, or your claim was denied, CCK Law may be able to help. Reach out to us at any time for a free case evaluation with a member of our team. You can contact us via phone or an online form on our website. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions for future videos. And take care.